Hello, hey Devon. Good to see you here so promptly. And I think there are other people here. I can't see how I see the names of people here unless they make a comment. But good to see you here. So give people just a minute in case people want to be here from the beginning. There are apparently 4 people watching, but I'm one of them, and I guess you're the other one. Oh, we got Game Fodder. We won't mention Game Fodder. He's definitely not here at the moment. And we got a number 5 turn up as well, which is really nice. Super. So I thought I'd give everybody just a couple of minutes, but give people, in case people are rushing. Hello there. And there's Chris as well. Excellent. So the main crew are here already, which is brilliant. So I'll tell you my idea is I've got an idea. So I'm going to pay for an hour and a half. That's going to be my thing. And I would like to start in Viking around here, where kind of Oslo is in the in the modern world. And so I guess that's what we're going to do. But I don't really know what I'm going to be aiming for. I've got no real idea. I'm going to sort of see how things go and see what you guys kind of want me to do. And I've got to try to take my time and think things through, because I kind of feel a bit manic when I know people are listening to me, and the danger is that I'll make loads of silly mistakes and it'll be a disaster. So I'm going to play as, I think it's 867, isn't it? Yes. Is this a guy? I'm a bit surprised. So when I looked at this before, this was all one realm. This was all controlled by one player. It's no longer. So the way I think is it like a random roll? I don't know. Okay, well this guy looks. Okay, so who's the liege? I'm in 1066. Yeah, I agree with you. Mistakes in this game are a part of the game. Yeah, I've gone for 1066 accidentally, haven't I? So let's. That really confused me. So yeah, back to the main menu. There, what first mistake already? Right, new game, 867. Play as any roller. Okay, right. So here we are in Vestfold, which probably means like Westfield or something, doesn't it? Probably, I don't know. Yeah, okay. So this is the guy that I'm going to be. So I'm relatively young. I'm only 17 years old. Tangle hair. Kind of, I think the nickname kind of appealed to me as well. So let's hit start. Okay, so I'll do a little bit of a quick analysis of where I am. So I'm obviously very young. I'm very soldiery, although I'm a level 3 education trait, and I've got quite good martial. Everything else is okay, and I'm intelligent. I don't have any children. My wife isn't intelligent, and so quick. Sorry, isn't it? So I'm kind of a little bit tempted to perhaps divorce her and find somebody else. That's definitely something I might do. I've got 2 counties. Vestfold is the one where, and then it's actually my capital, I think, isn't it? That's actually my realm capital. And then we got Oslo, or Vingelmork, as it's called. Though actually the capital is the castle there is called Oslo. So that's my land at the moment. My army. 1,000 doesn't look too bad. I've got a couple of V-men, which are archers, and I've got a couple of Bondi, which I think are... Oh, they're spearmen. Okay. So is that light? They're... Yeah, okay. They're not... I thought they were light infantry. They're not light infantry. They're essentially anti-cavalry kind of thing, isn't it? They also counter archers, though. And archers are very common, I think, in this part of the world at the moment, so because people have these V-men, so I think hanging on to those might be a good idea. But I think we can have Varangian veterans, and we got loads of prestige, so I'm going to be I don't think I'm even going to muck around. I think I'm just going to get myself as many of these as I can afford, which gets us up to 5, which is pretty good. We won't have any vassals or anything like that yet. Succession, I think, have I got a brother? Oh, my uncle. Okay, so my uncle would take over from me. Knights, I don't seem to have very many at all, so I need to perhaps work on that. Just a quick reminder of the religion and the culture. So, okay, so we can pick a patron god, which is obviously useful. So we'll do that. We'll do that pretty well. Let's do it now. Determine personal deity. So, should I go for? I don't think that I'm a kind of the sort of character that would be doing intrigue. I think I'm more in your face kind of character, aren't I? If I want something, I'm more likely to take it than to try and do it sneakily. This seems kind of obvious. Aura gives me +3 martial and movement speed in provinces affected by winter, and a +2 advantage in battles if it's winter. I mean, that sounds altogether quite good, and we're going to have quite a bit of winter, aren't we? But I could always go for sort of the stewardship kind of thing. I think I'm better off getting that from my wife at the moment and just leading in battle a little bit. So let's go for that. We'll go for Aura. It's very easy to change. I think you can change any time. Is there a bit? There must be a cooldown period. Yeah, but it's not very long. 8-6. So it's only a couple of years, and I could change that to the stewardship one if I wanted to. So our citizens don't like it when we are not at war. They like us when we go to war, which is the opposite of everybody else. Blots, I don't really get them. I never do blots. Tell us if you think I should. Before the Vanrangian Adventure, it'd be good to consolidate a duchy in Norway. Okay, well we'll definitely do that. I don't know if I'm going to do a Vanrangian Adventure. You lot tell me if I should. I can't do it straight away because I have to be distinguished, but it wouldn't take a huge amount of time to become distinguished. And the other thing I don't know is, when you go on a Vanrangian Adventure, you get sort of like bonus troops. I don't know what I can do now to kind of maximise that. Like for example, does it help to become a duke? Does it help to be a king? Or I don't know. So if you want me to do a Vanrangian Adventure, say so. If you think just like for Norway or something, then say so. And if you've got any advice on it, I'm happy to take it. Okay, so there we go. That's me religion at the moment. I don't know if I'm going to keep it. Now the culture would be interesting. You still like the idea of going to Sicily or something? I kind of do. Maybe we'll. Well, let's see. I do quite like the idea. So we have this Scandinavian elective, which is really, really useful because as tribal, it means that we can change the law, can't we, for succession in duchies and kingdoms and things. This means we get on better and we can hybridise cultures. That's really valuable, isn't it? -75% to hybridise and easier to convert to local cultures. Coastal warriors is good. That's just, well, I get it muddled up. It's not the one that gives you early access to buildings. You like adventures to the Baltics or Bohemia, Poland. Well, maybe we'll do that. I think the first thing will be to form the duchy, won't it? So I think we'll do that. And of course we can have shield maidens. I hate shield maidens. I'm not against the idea. I mean, it gives you +1 knight. I'm not against the idea, but the problem with shield maidens is I think when you form them, it costs prestige. I think that's right. Anyway, so what should be our fascination? We've got quilted armour, so we've got good men at arms. We've got mustering grounds, which means we can build a really, really strong army. Do you know that might be a thing before the Varangian adventure? It looks like we're going on a Varangian adventure, doesn't it? You think we should concentrate on onagers before we go on that Varangian adventure? It'd be good to have the military up as high as it can be. So, yeah, them up to 5, them up to 5, them up to 5. That would make some sense. Onagers does make sense. Yeah, let's go for. Oh, I'm not the. Of course, I'm not. I'm not the. I'm not the culture head yet. Okay. Right, let's look at my lifestyle. So I'm martial. No perks yet because I'm too youthful, I suppose. Planning to lead in battle myself, so I'm going to go for that one. And we'll probably be doing a few wars, aren't we? So we'll just pick, we'll pick things up. Be nice to go up here, perhaps before we go on a Vanrangian Adventure, for example. Okay. So let's look at the neighbours. So this is the duchy that I've got 2, but I think there are 4 counties. This one would be very, very easy to take. This guy's got 720 troops. By the time I've got my Vanrangian veterans up, he will be easy to take, I suspect. This guy will be. This one will be much, much more difficult. Let's get out. Oh, this one will be much, much more difficult because this guy has his overlord is Snake in the Eye. So he's got 1,690 troops. I mean, our army won't be that much smaller. That's something to consider by the time it's built up. And if we can find some other sources of prestige, we probably could, and it probably would make sense if I want all of them to take that one kind of like first. Right. Let's have a look at these guys. I mean, this is abysmal, isn't it? This is abysmal. Okay. I mean, is there anything I can... No, it's abysmal. Right, so let's see if I've got anyone in my court that I can kind of like marry off. That's my first plan here, I think. So we need to be adult at my court. Let's just put all genders at the moment. Marital status. Unmarried. We've got 1 female, 2 females, and 3 men. Right, let's have a look at this guy. Let's see if we can use him to see who we can attract with him. Right, is she the right religion? Yeah, of course. Okay. So this looks good. This one likes me a little bit more, but actually, you know what? Ylva is young. Let's bring her to be our sort of spy master. This guy here, let's see if we can find a physician. Let's do this. Physician 3. Grimmer 14 is better than average, isn't it? So looks like she's going to be our physician. Now we could use a male to fill the Gija position. So let's see if there was another man, wasn't there? Okay, let's get rid of that. Reset defaults. I mean, she would be better than this woman, wouldn't she? Right, invite her. Right, let's look at the women. Now, what I really want is incredibly powerful knights, really, isn't it? That would be the ideal. But let's have a look, see what there is. I mean... matrilineal, okay. 19, 20... Do you know what? That's very good for a 17-year-old. Yeah, I think we've got to have this guy, haven't we? Thinking about long term, he's a tier 4 education. He's going to be an amazing general. We'll give him a duchy or something. Well, if we stay local, we'll give him a duchy. Otherwise, we'll obviously take him on a Vanrangian Adventure. He'll be brilliant long term. So, right, he's going to be our marshal. So that was her, wasn't it? So this lady here, matrilineal. The marshal is terrible. The marshal is unbelievable. Why would you actually choose Gutthorn Hjort as a marshal? Naught skill. I mean, it's like having me there as the marshal. I'd have naught skill. Yeah, it definitely lied on the application form. Yeah, definitely. It's nepotism in a monarchy. Who knew? Amazing, isn't it? I'm kind of assuming most of you aren't British, but I wonder whether you'll be watching that. Hello, Mum. Mum, I'm talking to everyone now, Mum. Yeah?
Yeah, yes. Yes.
Give me 1 second, okay? So I'm doing. On Tuesdays, my sisters come, and it's their duty day. But we've had. That's why I've booked this for Tuesdays, and just this week, it all went wrong. So there we go. Yeah, I hope you're all going to watch the the coronation on Saturday. Is it Saturday? I should probably not watch the whole thing, but I might watch the kind of the key moment. Should be it's historically interesting, if for no other reason. Right, what was I doing with this lady? I mean, right, I already got a marshal, haven't I? I mean, I kind of want to do this. 26 is pretty awesome, but at the moment I'm putting up with a number 6 steward. Do you know what? I want a good night. Okay, that's what we're going to do then. 6 a.m. for you. Well, it's worth getting up for that. There's an awful lot of interesting history back from this time. I mean, the stone of Scone, was stolen by one of the Edward Longshanks. I can't remember what number he was, but he was known as Hammer of the Scots. He stole it from Scotland. It's not stolen anymore, but that's how it first came here. Right, I guess, what do we need to do anything before? Right, okay, I need more prestige, don't I? So, let's call a hunt. I'd invite champions, but I don't have the money, really, to do this. So I've got anything up here. So hopefully we've got a physician on the way. We're about to get another champion. And I could purchase this one. I mean, for 3. What else does this person have? I mean, what an absolutely useless character. But I need to fill out me night slots. So there we go. All right, I think I'm going to press go. I have to wake up early that day, so I'll definitely watch some of it. Might be interesting. It's not very often that we have them, So I think I'll hit go, and we'll see what happens. If it looks feasible, I will attack this county first, and if it looks too strong, I shall take the easy one over there. Shall we hit? I'll put it on 4, and let's hit go. Oh, this is nice. So, yeah, we're definitely not doing that. Let's go for it's the prestige we want, isn't it? Okay. Right, I'm going to sort out my own marriage. Do I divorce her? I've got to be a little bit careful here. So, yeah, she'll lose 25 opinion of me. Kind of living with that. 100 prestige. Now, piety. But piety is valuable to me because that's how I'm going to declare war. Yeah, they do gain fodder. What I'm thinking is if I can take it quickly before they form those strong allies. Oh, are you saying because it's brothers, they got allies kind of already? Okay, that is something for me to watch out for. I don't think he has had, as we started the game, that we had alliances, but he may well get some. Right, so let's divorce her. There's something else I wanted to do, and I can't think what it is now. Okay, so I guess I'm quick, and when I started this realm before, he didn't have quick, so it's quite a nice little bonus. Let's see if we can find somebody else with an inheritable trait that matches it. So, do you know what? Her stewardship is just so awful. I'm not gonna go for that. Oh, she's a bit. She's a bit old, isn't she? At 38 for a 17-year-old. I mean, yeah, low probability. I don't like that. So we want reasonable stewardship. So let's go down. What about this one, Maria? I mean, she's got reasonably good stewardship. There's almost certainty that our children will have the quick trait. I mean, that's not terrible, is it? I can imagine Henry VIII making different decisions. To be fair, but yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's a shame, isn't it, that she's so old and there's actually quite a low chance that we'll have children. We can have Maria. I think I'm going to try to be sensible with children. So what I'm hoping to do is that I have like a couple of girls and then a boy, and then kind of stop having children. But yeah, we'll see. Okay, hit that again. Okay, so that's 300 that we've just got from that. How much money do we need for a feast? I mean, not absolutely tons. Okay. Okay. Okay, that'll do for now. What other sources have I got? I mean, yeah, let's just have a look. You say he's got allies. He doesn't have allies at the moment. I suppose it's easy for him, just if he's got brothers, he can just form them after I attack. But I wonder if it's possible to take him like quickly before he really kind of gets himself into a strong position. It's only one county. 11951670. Oh, I've not given my tasks to my councillors, have I? That one. We definitely want prestige. We'll put him on that one. I mean, let's just go for money for now, especially if we're thinking about going on a Vanrangian Adventure. Hello, Jack. How you all right? Nice to see you. So, are you excited for the new CK3 DLC Tours and Tours? I think I am, actually. So, I think I'm probably more into strategy gaming than role playing. There's lots of things there that are kind of part of the role play aspect, aren't they? But I think that, you know, this thing about how the counties are going to have to specialise more, I think is going to be really, really interesting, because you're going to have a county where you're going to build the buildings associated with their local force. You know, there'll be like, you know, some men at arms from there, and also it'll make you think about which counties to take. You kind of think, do you know what, I can like have that regiment there and stuff. I think that'd be really, really interesting. I think the whole journeying thing, it's actually, if anything, I think it spoils that role play aspect, that you kind of know that when the war's over, you literally teleport back to your capital. So yeah, no, I think it'll be really interesting. If you're still a count, you can swear fealty and take it from his vassals if he doesn't own it personally. Yes, I could, but then I wouldn't be able to do a Vanrangian Adventure. You'd have to break free from Vanrangian. That's your next comment, isn't it? So yeah, we'll have to. Let's wait for our army to get to full strength. Let's see what we can do to get to be really strong, and see if we can take it violently. And if we can't, we'll start being sneaky like gamer fodder. Where are we? Okay, we're very... the Veman... Yeah, so we've got ages to go yet, haven't we? Okay. Riddles are a beloved pastime among the Norse. 2 or more players will exchange increasingly tough problems, often rhyming and steeped in allegory or myth. I've never had this before. On one particularly long, lazy day, my courtier, Ragnahildra, thinks to challenge me to a game with what must be half the people at court watching. Do you know what? I've got a couple of... Just reminded me, really. Court physician. Yeah, she's good, so that's excellent. And I didn't swap these over, did I? So it's difficult to think of all the things that I've got to do and remember to talk to people. There we go. Right, have I got a better steward now? Right, my Chancellor would be better as a steward, so let's swap him. And then the best Chancellor I've got would be my cousin on 5. Okay, well that's fine. What about my priest, realm priest? I mean, she's a lot better than the one I've got. Okay. So yeah, we got them all on the things that we want. Right. You test my speechcraft. This will be fun. So 78% I win the game, everybody likes me, and I get 35 prestige. There's a risk that I lose 75. This swaps that around, so only a 22% chance everybody likes me, 78% they don't. So definitely not going for that one. Who has no brain is going to the dungeon. So this is me sending her to the dungeon. Doesn't feel like a very good idea, does it? Or I can just spend 35. Okay, so I think the top one's pretty much a no-brainer here. Gained 35 prestige. Okay, so that went well. Oh, right, so I've gained Holy Warrior. Do you know, that's going to be very, very helpful once we leave. Hello, Tiff 1. Nice to see you. That's going to be very useful if we go on a Vanrangian Adventure, isn't it? Because all around here, everyone's got the same religion as me. But when I go away, that's going to be very powerful. I mean, plus 10, that makes me absolutely really, really good. I mean, I'm already 24. My wife can't contribute much to it, which is a bit of a shame. Actually, what is she actually doing at the moment? She is assisting ruler, which is fine. Fine for now, isn't it? I mean, we're on... Yeah, fine for now. I'm not swaying anybody. Who should I be swaying? Spymaster. See, I'm forgetting things. Okay, right. Oh, my wife is pregnant. She's quite pretty. I never forget. I always forget to look at things like sexuality and stuff like that. She's heterosexual, so that's helpful if I want to have babies. Right, I've got an unpressed claim on the chiefdom of Nordmark. Now, that's unlikely to matter, but it is useful if you are running low on piety. And to be fair, we don't really have a lot of piety. She's working on that for us, isn't she? Getting us piety. Yeah. Am I not a very pious? That's neutral. That's +1 to piety. I am getting nearly 3 a turn, actually. Yeah, so I got... So, that's fine. Okay. I'll tell you what I'm also going to do. I'm going to put these on notify me when they're available. And basically, in a month and a half or a couple of months' time, we're going to be able to do a feast. Well, let's just do it. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I don't have any vassals, do I? I think no one's going to turn up. Martin, congratulations on your 3rd. I don't get that. Right, this is going to be a disaster. This was a mistake. This is Jack and Tiftoff putting me off. Okay, so Ilva likes me. Okay, so this is interesting. So I can throw out Maria, who is my wife. That doesn't feel like a good idea, does it? And Ilva, yeah, let's restrain Ilva until she calms down. Maria will gain opinion of me, and Ilva will lose it. I literally just gained 20 in her opinion, and now I'm losing it, so that's fine. Is she like my doctor though, or something? Baby. Yeah, she's carrying my baby. Okay, got 150. So that did work out. Okay, sometimes when you have feasts without, and you've got no vassals, no one shows up, and it's just a waste. So I think I just hit distinguished. So I actually can now go on Vanrangian Adventures. Right, how? He's got 2,000 men. But he's only got 600, so the Bondi aren't that good. And so Bondi are a spearman. What counters spearman? Nothing that I've got, does it? Okay. That's a shame. It'd be nice to do that. Okay. There's a little bit of an arms race going on here. Did I have a baby? Oh no, she's just pregnant, yeah. Knight significant. So this is good news. We get a knight's improved. And I have got a baby daughter, and she is intelligent. Super, that's absolutely brilliant. So I'm going to educate Ingeborg myself, I guess. That's it. Well, the succession is now secure. The question is going to be like, what kind of child do I get next? Actually, it almost doesn't matter, but like the ideal would be that you kind of get a boy next, and then the girl is essentially disinherited by it, but remains a spare. So what have we got here? I haven't played a Viking Tundraland. What is a Varangian Adventure? Leave all the titles and move to a new duchy. All right, so game is fodder is answering that, isn't it? Sounds super interesting. Yeah, it is. I've never done it, honestly. I mean, I kind of rough idea of some of the mechanics, but essentially, I mean, like if I just pick a place like this, I can declare war. And I can go as a Varangian Adventure. I need a little bit more prestige than I've got. And I think when you declare war, you get a load of extra troops. I mean, yes, I can't do it at the moment. You get a load of additional troops, but you lose all of your lands, and you go off and start fresh somewhere else. And people go on some amazing adventures. Like I've seen people go to like Sicily, then to perhaps somewhere in Egypt, and then from there do another Varangian adventure and keep jumping because you've only got so much kind of like range, until eventually you end up landing in Italy or in India or something like that, and building your realm there. And it's really, really cheap to adopt the local culture if you're Norse. There's some real sort of benefits to it. It's really interesting. So I think Snave Gaming is right. We need to do it. Right, we're nearly at full strength. We're at full strength. Okay. Right. This would be easy, yeah? He's got 900 men. Only 400 of them are men-at-arms, and they're mediocre men-at-arms. This... Oh, he's got allies now. Oh, he's Ivor the Boneless. Ivor the Boneless actually probably buried not that far away from here. Actually, I say not that far. Repton, it's be a few hours drive, but I was just reading about it the other day. So with the ally, I think I can't go for it now. Do people agree with that? You also can't adventure after Norse leaves the first culture era, so you've got to do it fast. Okay, so that's the whole of the... so I mean, we'll be in that era. We'll be in the tribal era for quite a long time, won't we? So that should be okay. Right, let's take this guy. Conquer County 25. I haven't even had my first perk yet. I thought I'd have my first perk by now. Okay. We can probably just do this with men-at-arms, can't we? What's he got? Yeah, we can do this with men-at-arms. So, raise all men-at-arms. Who's going to command this? I think I'm going to command this army. I need actually to get to a safe place, because I'm brave. I'm actually quite vulnerable to dying in battle. So I need a perk. Now, what's he actually worth? Is it worth waiting? It'd be nice to get 40 gold, wouldn't it? But it would mean waiting for quite a long time. Yeah, why not? We'll just do it. We've actually destroyed his army. Sorry, that's not what I was supposed to be looking at this. Yeah, so his army is absolutely destroyed, so I can actually save some prestige by sending most of the army home. My marshal has been shown for a promising new recruit. Yeah, well, she'll have him. 15, I'm happy with that. Disband those. And at least they're kind of like rebuilding, and that sort of situation should improve a little bit. I need this money because I need to be able to form the duchy. Right, so I've only won because I captured this guy. So, is there anybody else we can ransom before we do this? He's the important guy. But who's this? I mean, can I recruit him? Let's recruit him, and then we'll sue for peace. Okay, right. Where's my marshal? Okay, so he needs to be. I think we're probably quite low. Is it? It's on 25. It's not too bad. So we'll watch the control building up there, and as that happens, we should start to be getting a little bit more money. Rune stones. How much are rune stones? 50. Oh well, let's do it. Perhaps my vanquished foe. So victories in conquest. Yep. So what we could do is we put it in Pelamork. Conquest runestone will be control growth. Yeah, well, that's quite handy. So that place will now grow in control much quicker because of the runestone that's there, but also we got loads of prestige. Right, I bet we are almost at full strength already. Right, what's next? Okay, so we could already be thinking about a Varangian adventure. But we aren't yet at full strength. And the other thing is, presumably, it's not worth us, buying buildings in Norway if we're going to leave it. Form the duchy and then go for an adventure fairly soon. Okay. Yeah, 10 level. Quite pleased with that number of viewers. Okay. Right, has anybody got any suggestions of where we should be thinking about heading in terms of a Varangian adventure? I'm not quite sure what my range is. Can we go as far as somewhere like that, for example? That's too far away. What about this one, for example? Too far away. Vladimir, but we could do Vladimir. For example, obviously we've got to find something that we can take. We'd easily be able to take this. I mean, out of interest. You reckon the duchy isn't necessary? Okay. So I think we can only go for one duchy, and it's going to cost us 500. Bohemia. I can't see how I'm going to be able to get all of Bohemia. This looks... do you know what? They're not insanely powerful. So the idea would be, am I right, Gamer Fodder, that I would go to Bohemia, take one county, which is perfectly plausible. Right, Sicily I think is difficult. I don't think Vikings need coasts. I think what's useful, they can use rivers. They're really good on rivers. Bohemia doesn't have rivers. Sicily. See, I suspect we can't reach Sicily. Or even Sardinia, which would be kind of nice. So we wouldn't be able to do that, but we could potentially go for somewhere like kind of en route. How weak is England? Like we could take Suffolk or Norfolk or something like that and then launch from there. Sicily hate. Jack says vote Sicily, and Gamer Fodder says Sicily hate. So you don't fancy that. You quite like this idea of heading into the into Central Europe somewhere. So when I go on this, will all my court go with me? Will all my council go with me and stuff like that? What's the region you haven't played? I have never played the kind of the Baltic area. Do you know what? I've never even played like the Mediterranean around here. I mean, I would actually really rate doing that, but I'd have to go on several. I'd have to do it in several sort of stages. It is ultimately up to you, but the court will come with me. I mean, like this guy, he's too far away, so I would have to go for something like East Anglia, then maybe somewhere in Spain, and kind of like jump around like that. And I am the supreme leader, yeah. And I wonder if that would be difficult. Like, is it like I mean, it's 500 prestige. Is it difficult to do that? Sergeant is very powerful. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think I've started in the wrong place to do this. I think I should have gone to, yeah, somewhere down here. You know, Montague would have been good. What about somewhere? I mean, just down here. I've never played round here. That might be interesting. I mean, I need 500 anyway. You like the Baltic states? Okay. Are there any interesting buildings around there? Because I partly chose Vestfold because it's got the it's got this special building which you can build relatively easily. You only need an early technology to be able to build it. Oh no, it's this one. Yes, this building. The Heddle Stave Church. You think definitely go west. At least you should go west. Well, if I go west, the most interesting place I think I can find is England. If you take Coronia, you can adopt Latgalian and can make a cool kingdom decision. Okay, so where's Coronia? Oh yeah. Okay, I'm kind of interested in doing that. He's got 1,000 troops, so I'll tell you what. We get ourselves up to full strength, get ourselves the 500 prestige, and then let's go for the Coronia then. Why not? Okay, so can I get my troops? Yeah, let's get a nice strong army. Can I romance her? Oh no, it's because I'm doing the thing, isn't it? Now, what I probably should be doing is raiding, isn't it? Because I need some money, and if I can save up and take a bit with me, okay. Let's go raiding. Okay, well that's fine. Plus 2 or 3 duchies beside it for the decision. We can do that, can't we? Okay. So let's raise all men at arms. How powerful is this guy? 900. Okay, so I think I can do this with just men at arms. Raise all men at arms. And we'll go... Ooh, stay there. We'll go raiding. I definitely need to be going somewhere where they've got a different religion to me. Right, nice. Okay. Yeah, we definitely go for that. Developing progress. Yeah, that's... Okay, we get an extra 30 loot. Lovely. And we get some prestige from fighting these guys. Have they got any money? No. Right, I think it looks like he might be heading to... Okay, let's have a battle with him. Should be an easy win. So we have 233 prestige. Oh, absolute stack wide. Right, so that's been done. So I should have 30 gold with me now. Got 80. Oh gosh, 45. Yeah. So I got that extra, didn't I, from before? Right, doesn't look like there's anything else raidable here. Let's head back, deposit that sum. Okay. Right, let's keep building these up. And what can we raid next? So it looks like Sweden looks pretty sort of fragmented. Can I raid these places? 3, 3. Staying away from him. 3. 15. Yeah, let's go for that. Okay, so we will... Why can't I raise men at arms there? Have I not actually... Oh, it's because I haven't actually... Okay. Right. Yeah, I think Baltic should be interesting. I've never really played there, apart from as Rurik. Right, Marshall. Right. Do we go safety, stalwart leader to get myself safe? Bellum just... Do you know what Bellum just will save me 250 prestige, won't it? On the... Okay, that seems like a really, really good idea. Right, now she is swayed. Can I now... if I cancel this... If I romance her, I think I can get prestige from that. I never understand this, but as it's a 100% chance I'm going to win anyway, I just pick the top one. She won't resist my charms for long. Absolutely not. Right, where are we going to go next? Is there 15 there? Oh, there's 15 there as well. Excellent. So my useless Chancellor, he is useless though, isn't he? Has anybody else shown up that could do a better job? No. Did I have anybody... Who's this? My uncle. I mean, he's no real use to anyone, is he? Glad to leave him behind. So we'll take the 15 here, and then we'll go and take that one. We'll fight these if they're not too strong. Yeah, but that we'll be fine against them, and hopefully we'll have a load of extra prestige. Let's ransom him. Let's just get it. I do not hold my wife close to my heart, and the more time I spend with Maria, the more I understand why it is everything she does gets on my nerves. Okay. Sorry, Maria. Okay. It is her I'm romancing, isn't it? Oh, I'm romancing the wrong person. Okay. Let's romance her. Right. So I can't believe I'm like trying to seduce the wrong person. How the hell did that happen? 84 prestige. Much stronger army. Didn't anywhere near stack like that. Right, is there anything nearby that's worth going for? No. I mean, there's a 15 up there, but that's a long way, isn't it? I think we're going to have to form the duchy, aren't we, just to get some prestige. Okay. Right, let's let them Right, they're not rebuilding. Why are they not rebuilding? Disband army. Okay, now they are. Okay. And is there... Yeah, all of these have been... Oh no, there's 15 there. It's a long way away though. 15. 15. What about a little bit of coastal raiding? I mean, there's like 3 or 4 counties there that could be raided. Kind of feels like a good idea. Let's get up to full strength then. Yeah, we'll go for that one. She's well rested, so she likes me more, which is good. Okay, that's another unpressed claim I've got. Okay, right, how's the army doing now? See, it's getting strong. This army is getting quite strong. I'm going to create this. Right. So she is patient, arbitrary and chaste, assertive presence. I say, I don't know what to do. She doesn't respond. Okay, great. Okay. Okay, a little bit longer. That's probably good enough actually, isn't it? So let's do one raid and then we'll think about going, because we could do it now. Coronia, declare war, Vanrangian Adventure. It's only 250. Should I just do it now? Time to raid Constantinople, definitely. Yes, yeah. The thing is, everything around the development map would give you obviously higher raids, but just up here in the far north, it's all like 15, isn't it? I think I'll definitely try and raid Constantinople at some point in the game, but I don't think I'm going to be doing it yet. Right. Okay, so armies at full strength. Is there any reason for waiting any longer? I could go raiding more and have more money in the bank, or I could just go and take this guy's capital now. What do you think we should do? Go for it. I'm inclined to do that. If that's the plan, then I think that we should do it. And the sooner we do it, the sooner we can start carving out another kingdom. Okay, let's do it then. Declare war. Vanrangian Adventure. High Chieftain of Coronia. Is it only one county? That looks like quite a big space, doesn't it? I think it is, yeah. Right, he's not really weak. Why am I struggling to be able to see? Okay, so he's got basically 500 archers, 8 champions. So I should be fine, shouldn't I? What's his ally like? Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. So what's the worst that can happen? Okay, Vanrangian Adventure, Coronia, declare war. I've got 600 men. Okay, now these are the types, I guess, that don't rebuild. I guess. So when they die, they die. But, so I just all men here. Do I even take my levies with me and everything? Raise all here. Alright. Okay, let's head here. Right, his ally has joined him, but I'm not scared about that guy. Can I get like an extra point out of my wife supporting me? No, because she's won anyway, even on assist ruler, so we also just leave her on assist ruler. Okay. Right, let's pause. Let's see. Right, saying we're going to win, so let's just do it. Caught them. Okay. Leave those there, and we'll go and fight his ally. Okay, she's my soulmate. I get another 150, which is nice. Okay. This guy might be quite interesting. He's not a great knight, but he might be interesting to have as a court tutor or something. Actually, that's something I ought to be thinking about, is a court tutor. Be nice to meet him there, really, not next to his own castle. Okay, right, this is nice. Okay, right, let's take this castle. He's got 80 troops, so I think I can even afford to split up more. Let's split in half. Send them there. Check I've got commanders. Yep. Yep. Perfect. I've got quite good commanders now. So am I going to get all of these counties, or I'm a little bit confused, not going to lie. Okay. Right, let's have a look. You seize all the territory within High Chieftain Cody's realm that is part of the High Chieftain of Coronia. So I think it's like 4 counties, isn't it? The Earldom of Viking is destroyed. I'm going to get 200 gold. Landed family will receive spare conquered counties. So that's my family that I leave behind. All old titles be destroyed or given independence. All old landed family titles be destroyed or given independence. All old vassals be given independence. I didn't have any. Control in the conquered counties will be boosted. So control won't be too bad. I'm going to get 200 gold. I'm going to get the trait adventurer, which makes me better at martial prowess. Men at arms maintenance minus 50%. Fantastic. I'm going to ignore negative culture opinion. That's nice. No negative opinion of other cultures. Opinion of adventure characters, okay, relatively rare, but that's nice. I don't have any allies, but I'm going to get 150 fame. Right, let's just check. Right, so anyway, we're not giving away. Yeah, so no prisoners are being released anyway. So let's just disband that. Okay, right, I'm quite excited. Okay, so those are what I've lost, but this is what I've gained. 1, 2, 3, 4 castles in the Duchy of Kurland. All of them are mine in my realm. Let's just have a look. So which is my new capital? Oh, right. I'm a little bit confused. Is that because I need to hit go for it to sort of change and stuff? Okay. Okay, task aborted. Well, that makes sense. Right, so this is my new capital. So control here is 50. I bet that's the same. 75 there, 50 there, 75 there. Right, let's get my marshal. Set him down there. Make sure she's on. She can just protect us for now. So I guess we can start thinking about developing and stuff like that, can't we? Development 1, 3, 1, 2. Okay, so I'm not sure I'm going to do it today because I've got to think about this. Okay, sorry. So we've got some loaded comments here. Can't reinforce as raiders, that's right. Check development map, raid the highest. Almost ready. Right, war. I do it now. I think I've read all those before. Right, you get the whole duchy personally. Right, fantastic. Thank you. Yeah, it's the duchy title. So I'm the duke as well. Oh no. Oh wait, never mind. You get all the counties and the duchy title. Huzzah. The decision won't appear immediately. You need to convert to Latgalian or merge and get the Latgalian heritage. Okay, I'm kind of very inclined to do some sort of a hybrid. So Latgalian, is that the culture in this area? Yes. Okay, so let's just look at that. So I need Latgalian heritage. Okay, let's just have a quick look at their innovations. Nice. So we don't have mots, for example. I don't know if we have crop rotational plenaries. we'll have a look. But well, it's easy to find out. We can just look at this. So we will get mots and crop rotation. It's only 288 to merge these two cultures. The main problem we've got is that we don't have enough cultural acceptance. So I think that's what the steward is going to be doing, promote cultural acceptance. Cultural acceptance is 0. So now he's working on it. That should start improving, hopefully. And we'd be able to choose from these and our ones. All right. Okay, so that's my plan at the moment. Pretty sure the convert culture is a decision. Yeah, no, I can convert culture. But if I convert, I will just become Latgalian, won't I? Which is like fine. But it seems to make sense to me that it would be better to hybridize and get a couple of free innovations. Let me know. Let me know what you think. I'm just going to check I am the Duke as well. Yeah, okay. All right. So once that decision arrives, so we worry about that decision arriving once we're Latgalian. Okay, I can declare war straight away. So let's have a look at my special troops. Okay, so we've got 272 Varangian veterans and some bondies. Okay. So that's boosting my force at the moment. Right, let's just hit that and let that go up. Abuba, nice to see you. Hybridize, of course. Yeah, okay. Yeah, hybrid would probably be better. Okay, cool. That's what we're going to go for. Let's get ourselves up to full strength. And then we might think about buildings and things. Okay, right. Not quite at... Oh yeah, we are at full strength because, of course, the special troops won't renew. Okay, I mean, there's lots of war. We could go to war. We could construct buildings. Quite tempted by that. We've also got, of course, we could potentially. I mean, we could potentially have. Oh no, it's markets. Okay. Yeah, I'm tempted to start building buildings a little bit. But obviously we're not giving up war. My memory of this area when I was Rurik is that it's not that strong. So we could probably go through it very, very quickly. It's a bit of a pain they got these alliances. Well, Livonia. He doesn't have any alliances. He'd be quite easy to take, really. What would be your choices? It's probably too small a target to waste a subjugate on, so we could just take a county. So what we got here? I've got to go now. Yeah, take it easy, Game Fodder. See you soon. By the way, I have actually filmed the next episode of Abili, Princess High Shaman Abili. Right, we're going straight back to war. The thing to remember is, and I didn't even think about this when I was playing just now, is I have got that awesome trait, plus 10 hostile faith advantage. Everybody around here is a hostile faith, aren't they? Except Novgorod. In fact, it might be nice to kind of become friends with him. Can I sway him? I could even swear fealty to him. Yeah, I kind of want him on my side. I kind of want him like being a friend. Right, I need a court tutor because I've got a very bright kid. That's not great, is it? Let's see if I can find somebody better. Court unmarried adults. Right. Right, Ragnavoldra. Can I find for you a very intelligent wife? I mean, I guess she'd make a pretty good court tutor. Okay. Oh, it's interesting. So she's charming, which suggests diplomacy or intrigue. I mean, I think of the two, if she does become my leader, she is likely to be a tribal leader, isn't she? So I think we'll go with that. But she's going to be really good. She's going to be a very strong character. So the endless clash of metal on metal, the chaffing of armour, the sting of sweat. It's a dance that's familiar as it is exhausting. To heft my axe, attack, dodge, defend, and repeat. Maybe it would do me good to practice my skills with another weapon. Okay, so I can get additional 2 prowess, or 70% chance of getting more prestige and some martial lifestyle, but with the risk of becoming wounded and stuff. I think I'll just go for the guaranteed win there. Right, that's good news. Right, so let's make her court tutor. She's going to be excellent. Okay, so I think that's really helping my daughter. I'm a little bit concerned that we haven't had a second child. But do you know what? It's kind of early days, isn't it? It is kind of early days. Because, yeah, as I say, the idea would be to have like a boy or something. Okay, let's look at this character. So he would not be a bad... Will he convert and recruit? Right, I don't know that I... Just recruit. We'll probably change to his religion at some point, won't we? So... Yeah, because I think he'd be useful as a backup, either as court tutor or as court physician. Right, this guy is 9. So what is my worst knight? I mean, I've only got one really good one. My worst champion is 10. So this guy is I don't think he's any use to me, really. I get him... Oh! 1. Okay, how quickly is he gaining money? Who's his liege? Okay, so he's not gaining any money, so let's just release him for 1 gold. Because he's not going to get any more anyway. Right, this guy would be a really good general. 21. I don't think he would be the best after me. But it does seem crazy to kind of, you know, say no to somebody like this. But I would want to demand conversion. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So he's because I want to be using his holy warrior thing when we're fighting people who aren't Asatri, essentially. About this guy here. Good grief! What is that? Oh, he's a leper. Okay, I think we'll just let this guy go. I tell you what, let's forget about that. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do about... right, so I would go for Livonia next. Okay, let's have a little look. Okay, so I mean, it's weak, isn't it? How many... 1, 2, 3, 4... So that's a lot of castles. I mean, maybe this is worth a subjugation war. I mean, 250. I can probably get that quite quickly. Just check on it. Yeah, okay. How long till I can do all this stuff again? 872 January, so it's just under a year. I think that kind of makes sense, yeah? Do it all in one go? Just go for the subjugation war? I mean, this is all part of the same kingdom, I assume. No, it's not. That's interesting. Would I be better off going south because there's one like kind of like kingdom, like so Lithuania, for example. And he's got all his little allies, isn't he? I think we'd still win. Yeah, his allies are very, very strong. Okay, right, I'm convinced. We're going to go to Livonia first. So we'll probably do this as a subjugation war. So we need 250. Anybody got any ideas how I can get it quickly? Yeah, off you go. Off you go. Off you go. Thank you for my 1 gold. Well, I could form my own kingdom. Is that worth doing though? I mean, I think I've did it once. But yeah, I guess like the Baltic states kind of thing. Yeah, maybe. Do you know what? Another problem. Now we are fighting people who are not of our own faith. We can't use that piety to declare war. Okay. Okay, so this one's only 46% chance of the good result. 53% chance of losing some prestige, which I'm not keen to lose at the moment. This one stresses me. Well, I'm totally unstressed. And I definitely get the benefit for 5 years. Or I can just not do. I guess that's the one, isn't it? I mean, it's not going to be long now, and I'm going to be going on a hunt or something that'll get rid of my stress. Yeah, I really could do with some. It's a good source of piety. Okay. My champions I enjoy a fine evening in Selpils, sharing stories of old battles, past raids, laughing, boasting, generally sinking deep into our cups. Blurrily, I spot a shadow linger. It's my daughter, isn't it? And call the intruders into my hands. Instead of an assassin, my daughter emerges, face determined, hands clutched into tiny fists. Pa, I want to go raiding too. It's not fair that I'm left behind just because I'm young. Do you know what? She's just reminded me that's what I probably should be doing if I'm waiting for something. Okay, I'm leaving you to guard. She gets to like me more. I mean, she likes me anyway, doesn't she? 92 is good enough. Gains 15 opinion of you. Oh, every night, because I sort of tease her, every night likes me more and she likes me quite a bit less. You'll talk when you're older. Right, what do my knights actually think of me? Well, am I going to be long? I'll be 20 minutes. I'll be right back. Sorry, everyone. I'd say this won't happen normally. Right, what do they think of me as it is? Because it's quite a bit of 15 from every night is quite a bit of them liking me. Yeah, do you know what? She'll get over it. Let's laugh at her. I'm a Viking. I'm supposed to be a bit mean. Okay. What I really want is to find raiding parties and to go and fight them. Okay, I guess we're going to go for stalwart leader. We want more knights, don't we? That's what we really want. Right, let's go raiding. So if we're going to take this next, let's go raiding south. The allies don't count. The allies won't get called for a raid. What have we got here? 15, 3. Okay, so there's 15 there, but we could wander around and get these ones. Oh no, there's nothing there. We definitely go into here. That one might be more. Yeah, 15. Yes, we'll probably find out some 50 or so gold around. So let's raise all men at arms. Let's turn them into a raiding army. And let's send them down there. Yep. Yeah, raid to the south. Okay. Raid or trade. Okay, so I'm going to raid. So perhaps the local chieftain would mean so if it's acceptable, you get a truce. If you're often rejected and you continue raiding, well, I'll carry on raiding. Continue raiding, you get 50 stress because you are calm. Oh, wow. Okay, so I'm going to go for this one because at least I won't get asked that over and over again. Right, okay, we've got the athletic one, which is brilliant. Okay, so saddle my horse. I'm going to go and ride my horse. That'll get rid of my stress. Okay, what's this army like? Right, ripe for the plucking, I think. Okay. Right, we wait for him. To give us a chunk of prestige if we get a big victory. I never understand how this is calculated. It often surprises me. 107. I'm happy with that. Right, let's go back and raid there. Raid and pillage. Here we go. It's exactly what we're doing. Right, misunderstanding. Seems my diplomatic overtures towards King Rurik have caused a major misunderstanding. That is not what I want. Okay, alright, fair enough. So that didn't work. Right, let's carry on swaying my spy master. Now this is a powerful looking army. I think we'll still beat it. They're coming in on us, aren't they? Like they... Right, I get an extra 30 loot, that's nice. And I've got a hostage. Well, let's let her go. Okay. Yeah, they're just beelining us, and yet they're not going to win these battles. I don't really understand it. Okay. This is turning into quite a successful raid. Now, I'm a bit nervous of this, because this is obviously the territory of... I'm already in his territory. Right, let's go on the way back and do that. And there's 3 up there, and we'll do the 8 as well on our way back. Oh, she's pregnant. So it'd be very interesting. If we get an intelligent male, then we've got the perfect situation. We actually have the heir and the spare. Because the boy will be the heir, the girl will be the spare. Okay, what we got? 90 prestige. Well, she looks important. Right, let's head home. Yeah. Lovely. So I think we need to go on like a hunt and stuff like that. Have we? Is it time for that yet? Oh no, it's not, is it? No? Oh, determine local... Yeah, I'm happy with the deity that we have. Yeah, they don't reinforce. So that's what somebody was saying to me earlier. They don't reinforce when they are raiders. Okay. Right, I think that was an extraordinarily successful thing. So I think we're going to celebrate. And then we'll probably just go to war. Yeah, an extra 150. Excellent. Okay. Right, where's the decision to form your own kingdom? So, obviously we're not ready for that yet, but illustrious independent, 3 or more duchies, or realm size of 30. Well, we could quickly get to 3 or more duchies. Yeah, I kind of quite like that idea. Alright, so, are we going to war? Can we improve our military at all? Not really. Okay, Livonia. So if I subjugate him, it costs 250. I mean, I'm going to win, aren't I? I'm pretty confident that I'd win this. Good evening, sir. Hello, Zilvians. And good evening, Derin Dazoo. I live in the US, but I'm personally not a huge fan of alcohol. I don't understand that. Is this to do with being Viking? Oh, happy birthday, Snave. Oh, I don't know what country you're in, but in the US, it's big because you can finally drink alcohol. Right, okay. So it's your 21st, Snave. Cool. That was a long time ago. I was 21. Right, let's declare this war. Okay. Right. Right, where are we going to set our rally point? Right, I think it might already be there. So, yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we will raise do this with just men-at-arms? Oops. Right, that's their capital. Oh, I should have raised them there. Never mind, doesn't really matter. Yeah. I wasn't pressing go. Do you know, I more or less don't drink anymore. I used to. I just learned that, life was just better without it. Right, they're being cheeky here. Right, I do have a boy. He's only quick. So we've now got the sort of second best is the actual heir. I guess when I'm old enough, I can always disinherit or something like that, can't I? Right, let's go and fight them. I'm going to move this to here, and I'm going to raise all. Who the hell's this? Okay. Since the little one is part of the... So this kid is a part of my dynasty. Nice. Okay. Well, let's find somebody to educate him. That feels like a good auto choice. Right. Who is in charge of that army? Right. He's fine, isn't he? Oh, so you had an uncle die of alcoholism. Absolutely understandable. My sister was an alcoholic. I mean, she's been in remission for a few years now. Or she's what do they say in she basically doesn't drink now. But she was awful, and I think it was the same sort of reason with me. Kind of, it actually just put me off. I never had a problem with drinking, but I just decided that it was clearly not good for me. Right, let's disband the bit of the army that is, levies. Okay, no, not those levies, they're fine. Is that all I've got? Okay. Right, let's send them down here where they can disband. I'm absolutely confused here. Okay, these guys can go round to there. They still can't disband. You're 19, don't plan on drinking ever. Good for you. It's not good for you. Right, how do I try and catch this army? I tell you what, let's stay there because I've started besieging it. Okay. Another easy victory. But, they still have a significant army in the field. It feels like Tom and Jerry. It does a little bit, doesn't it? Army is fast. Yeah. Have I got like a fast army or something? I don't know. So I've got my simple palisade constructed. I will definitely do a little bit of building, I think, after this. We're on 69. Okay, right, let's do this. And then head to battle. Aha, he's running away. He started to run away, didn't he? Ooh, okay. Okay, he's going to make the same mistake he always makes. Send them down there. Send him up there. Great, we're on 89%. Surely this place is gonna break soon. Okay. Finished reading letter from my spy master, and she seems to have warmed to me at last. While this is a success, I'm tempted to use this opportunity to try and get even closer. Do you still plan on uploading live? Yeah, I absolutely. I'm just going to upload all of this exactly as it is. I might cut if there's like a bit of nothing happening at the beginning and the end or something like that. 74% she likes me a lot more. I think this victory is enough. Right, she likes me 100%. So let's go and do another counsellor. So my wife likes me a lot. Let's get me Hofgodi. Just work my way around the counsellors. Then I can start looking at vassals. Well, I don't have any vassals yet, do I? Okay. Right. If they're going to try and besiege that, they're never going to take it before we win. Okay. Exactly like I just said. Okay. Are hostages going to be released? No. So this is going to make him my vassal. Yeah. Okay. I now have loads of vassals. Super. Okay. Wow. It kind of all feels like it's going rather well. 12 viewers. That's brilliant. That is a success. I'm really, really happy with that. I've got one. Snave's obviously going to says he's going to rewatch, which is you're going to rewatch it. Well, I thought you meant like come back to watch again, but that's fantastic. Yeah, I'm really happy. Nice to have 12 people. One person left as soon as I said it's nice to see 12 people here. Right, so I think none of this is in my domain, which is absolutely fine because actually I can only manage 4 at the moment, although I could always put my wife onto manage domain because she's quite good. I think it'll get us up to 5. But we now have vassals. Did I gain the duchy title? I've got the Earldom of Kurland and the Earldom of Livonia. Yes, I did. Okay, I'm gonna. I'll tell you what. Let's not do any more. Let's just have a little think about what's going to be happening next. So this is a significant realm. It's only 6 years into the game. I've got a very, very powerful military, although these special troops will soon wear down if I use them. It might even be worth holding them back and just throwing them in for like important wars, perhaps. I'm obviously going to go and take Estonia. I'm quite interested in how we're doing in terms of Latgalian. 2%. See, if we can become a king, we'll probably, when we hold court, we'll probably get events which help us to hurry up the cultural acceptance between the two cultures. But I think this is definitely what we're working our way towards. Will be forming that hybrid culture. So I have to keep the Latgalian bit, I guess. Yeah, so this would be Latgalian Norse. So I guess I'd still be able to do that decision. Is that fair? What's the regional kingdom? Okay, so Rurik is holding my de jure land. Okay, so these are the kingdoms. So I'm split across the two. So Lithuania and Estonia. Some of my realm is up here, and some of my realm is down here. Estonia's a tiny kingdom in this game then, isn't it? But it is perfectly possible that I could actually form like a different kingdom. I'd have to go south and take another duchy, but I could form my own kingdom. You know, it's Estonia and Lithuania. Okay. Yeah, the different kingdom idea. So I could do that. And I've got a week to think about it. And, you know, some of you are patrons now, so you can chat about it on Discord if you want to, or make comments on YouTube. But yeah, that's a really, really good start. It's kind of quite exciting, isn't it? And one of the other things is, I guess I can always go for like another. Can you just go for another Vanrangian Adventure? Or I bet there's a cooldown period. Yeah, like could I just? Yeah, I can do it now if I wanted to. It costs 500. Oh, does it cost more each time? Yes, I think that's it. Yeah. That's interesting though. That's my alarm. Okay, so I'm going to save it there. And thank you, everybody. I'm so pleased that so many people showed up. We've got 12 again now. And I will be back at 7 o'clock this time next week. And it will be, there'll be nobody else in the house. So that'll just mean I won't get any sort of disturbances. But also, tomorrow night is obviously the YouTube thing. Thanks, Hopeless. Obviously, there's the YouTube video going out tomorrow. And that's really good. I think people will enjoy watching that. I had one last question. Would you ever play Hearts of Iron 4 or Europa Universalis? Yes, I 100% would. I think the problem I've got is time to learn them properly. I mean, I'd enjoy playing both of those games. I have played Hearts of Iron 4, but only like for sort of 2 or 3 hours, and that's nowhere near enough time to kind of get to understand the game. Europa Universalis I bought when it was on some special offer, but I've never played it. But I'd love to play it, but I've got other commitments. Trying to do the YouTube things, it's just difficult. But things will change. So in time, probably would be. They're fun games, but pretty complex. Yeah, exactly. I do know how to play Civ 6. I need Civ 7 then. So it might be that I'll muck around with something like that I kind of already know. I wanted to do like Victoria. Is it Victoria 3? It's just so complex. I just don't have the time to kind of understand them properly. So I'm going to go now, but you take care, everybody. So thank you so much for showing up. Try and show up next time because I want to do that thing where you kind of like monetize and then people can do subs and stuff like that. Anyway, yeah, see you. Thanks very much. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Victoria probably the most complex. Yeah, didn't really get that. Take care, buddy. Bye bye.